Digitalization and democracy are the key components of this conference. And this is important because the G7 Foreign Minister meeting is also happening right after this conference here in Münster.
The mission of the Futures Forum conference was to bring US and German experts from civil society, technology and politics together. Young professionals were also invited to integrate their expertise on the future of our democracy in a digital world. Organized by the Bertelsmann Stiftung, over 100 participants gathered in the 2nd and the 3rd of November 2022 to rebuild the bridge between the transatlantic relationships of the US and Germany.
And so what we're trying to do here is to find ways to make new ties across different sectors and bring groups of people together who might not otherwise come into contact with each other.
So I think now is a time to rebuild, regroup, restore that relationship and to put, again, I think, a pillar of trust under the discussions on both sides.
Students at the HMKW in Berlin had the opportunity to talk to speakers and participants of the conference and explore in depth how they can reinforce the transatlantic relationships. Following the opening remarks given by the US Ambassador to Germany, Amy Gutmann, and the German Ambassador to the US, Emily Haber, interactive conversations and speeches brought perspectives about digitalization and democracy.
What we need to factor in is expertise that people like me know nothing about. We have to be able to ask the right question.
Our democracies are highly dependent on the participation of young people. The conference gave the opportunity to young professionals to implement their perspectives and knowledge on how to defend our democracies from a technological framework.
Coping with technology, and especially in a democratic society, only works with the young people that are growing up with these technologies, that know so much better how to use them, and that can develop their own ideas of how they want to master technology to help it work in our democratic societies.
We need a variety of actors that come together, that can discuss, that can share experience, that can share knowledge, so that we can find the different pieces of the puzzle.
Well, I think technology can be a real entry point to mobilize younger voters, to mobilize those who otherwise have had less access to important conversation.
Look, I think there is a lot of talk about disengagement of young people when it comes to the issues of public sphere. But my feeling is that there has been a reversal on this. So I feel that young people are more aware now of a lot of pressing issues.
Our goal today was to talk with some of the participants of the conference and together explore how we can improve and revive the relationships between Germany and the US.
At the closing stage of the forum, German Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock and US Secretary of State Antony Blinken delivered their perspectives on advancing shared democratic values in an increasingly digital world.
The future is only together.
I have to say I'm in violent agreement with everything that Annalena said, which is not unusual.
This was just the first of many Futures forums.
When an American thinks about how to address an international problem, he or she remembers, oh, I have a counterpart in Germany who thinks about this in a similar way, or maybe in a different way.
Solutions to jointly shape our future need to be provided by both the US and Germany in order to defend our democratic values. Values that need to be defended within a digital sphere.